Communities are the gathering place for all users to collaborate on designs, ideas, project management, standards and practices, and any other topic at hand. The 3DSWYM app is the center where you can access all communities you're a part of, and even create new communities. This is where you can see posts from other users, comment on them using direct messages and including media, creating new posts, and bookmarking posts that are most relevant to you. The amount of content you can create depends on which rights access you have. Owners have the authority to control all the media in a community. Authors can create any posting types allowed in that community. And contributors can respond and engage with the other users and their content that's posted. In this lesson, I'll walk you through all the ways you can post and interact in a community, as well as how to create a new community and invite new members into it. The 3DSWYM app can be accessed by going to the north quadrant on the 3D compass, then selecting it from the apps shown below. When I double-click on it, I'm brought to the 3DSWYM dashboard. This has a few tabs in it, including the My Communities tab, which is where I'll be focusing on in this video. The What's New tab on the upper left side of the page brings up posts and comments that users have created in the different communities I'm a part of. Scrolling down on the main page shows me these new additions. Underneath this tab are the two sections My Communities and Discover Communities. This Discover Communities section is where you can see some related communities that other members are a part of and even request access to them. For now, I'll focus on My Communities, and I'll start by clicking on this community called Sprinkler, where I'm collaborating with other members on a certain sprinkler design. Clicking on the community brings me to the main page, where I can see all the posts listed here, a gallery of images and media shown on the right, a list of members in the community shown here on the left, and there's also an option I could click to request becoming an author. This means I'm currently considered to be a contributor in this community. I'll talk about these rights access levels in just a bit. I want to point you to this menu that can be accessed by clicking on the arrow underneath the community photo. This is where you can add new content to the group and see various details about the community. For instance, clicking on this button will subscribe me to new content, which will send notifications to my account when new posts are added and other members exchange replies. I can also switch to look only at the gallery for this community. Look at the members that have joined, as well as other options like viewing the ideas posted, questions proposed, and wiki contributions. As you can see, there's a lot of content that can be created in a community. But what if you're not yet a part of one and want to start a new community? You can create a new community by clicking on My Communities here, and then click on this plus sign. This brings up a new window where I can enter a title for the community, such as Piping Schematics, add a description like Standardized Piping Layouts for Sprinklers, and set the owner of the group, which can be yourself or another user. I'll set myself as the owner for now. With the community created, I can change some settings about how the group functions. I can invite other members, which I'll send an invitation to one other member for now. Change the thumbnail picture that represents the community. Remove some options of how members can post, such as removing the ability to add questions and surveys, and turn the options on or off to allow contributors to create these kinds of posts. I briefly want to cover the 3 access rights levels that a member can have in a community. The highest level is being an owner in the community, which gives the authority to remove entire posts and control which content appears in the community. The next highest level is being an author, which gives that member the ability to create any posting types allowed in the community. The last level is being a contributor, which gives that member the ability to view posts and content from the owners and authors, and then comment and engage with them directly. There's also a drop-down menu to make statistics available to different types of members. So, if you want authors to be able to see how certain posts are performing in the community, setting this option will enable those statistics to be viewable. The Idea Status Management area here at the bottom can be adjusted as well. This is a simple way to categorize ideas related to a project or other topic in the community. So if I want this category to be titled New Innovation, I can change the name here. With these settings in place, I'll click Apply, and the community settings are all set. Now I'm logged into the 3DEXPERIENCE platform as the other user I invited to the community. Notice in the Posts area at the top of the community, I can click on the plus sign next to Add a Post. And the only post types available are the options I left enabled in the community settings. There's no question or survey post types listed here, which is because I had them disabled as the owner of the community. But let's say this user wants to post a new idea. I can select it, and then I can type in a new idea such as, what if some piping layouts included 30-degree bends? And if I'm not ready to post it right away, I can save it as a draft to be posted at a later time. I can also attach media to the post, such as an image or a PDF, which I can grab from existing community media, local files on my computer, or from 3D Drive. Switching back to the first user account I used to create the community, I want to collaborate and comment on posts. One way to get a user's attention is to mention them directly in a post, which can be done by typing the @ symbol followed by the username. Now this user will get a notification sent to them directly that they've been mentioned in a post. If I want to bookmark this post to come back to it, I can click on the arrow for the post and then select Bookmark. Or if I want to always show a new panel on screen with this post showing in it, I can go to the north quadrant in the 3D compass and then drag the 3DSWYM content app into a new panel. I'll move them around just a bit. Then I can drag the post into that panel, and it will remain on screen in this tab. And you can remove the post from this panel anytime by dragging it down to the bottom of the screen and dropping it in this area. Now you're ready to post in communities, collaborate with other members, and even create new ones.